I'm looking at society today, and it's like I'm watching an X-Men movie. It's like we have mutants living among us on planet Earth. This is the planet Earth, where God created men, male, and women, female.
That was Republican Florida State Representative Webster Barnaby during a hearing this week on a bill that would criminalize using a bathroom that doesn't align with the gender you were assigned at birth. That bigoted, hateful rhetoric comes as Miami Beach Pride gets underway in a post-Don't Say Gay Florida. Meanwhile, another anti-LGBTQ measure is making its way through the Florida legislature that would directly target drag shows. The measure is one of more than 400 anti-LGBTQ bills gaining traction in state legislatures across our country. Joining me now is Miami-based drag performer and consummate star, Tiffany Fantasia. I mean, listen, this is a very big deal to have you here this morning. Tiffany, thank you so much for being here. This state bill, it's 1438. Let's talk about what it is. It's an anti-drag measure. It passed in the Florida Senate this week.
Correct.
It would block anyone under the age of 18, even if accompanied by a parent, from being able to attend a drag show or a parade, which is absurd. It would seek to penalize any venue for violations. We're talking $10,000 fines and possible jail time for a drag show. Correct. So what's your reaction to this latest Republican-led attack on LGBTQ community?
It is completely absurd and unnecessary. Although, at the end of the day, I don't care for kids too much because they steal the show. But you have the right to bring your child to a drag show. I mean, what type of world are we living in where the government is now telling us how we can raise our children? I mean, I grew up as a little kid and I learned how to shoot a BB gun at a church. My parents were okay with that. If somebody's child is very creative and they want to be at a drag show, you should be able to let them. Stop infringing on parents' rights to be able to raise their child how they want to raise their child.
We'll also stop infringing on your right to be able to express yourself as well. This
Correct.
is what you want to do and should be able to do it.
Correct.
And let's talk about the language that's in this anti-drag bill because it's so vague.
Yes.
The bill would prohibit venues from allowing children to see, quote, adult live performances featuring, quote, lewd conduct. I mean, why is that kind of language so problematic when we're talking about a drag show?
Because anybody can interpret lewd conduct as anything. I mean, and that's why I say it's utterly ridiculous. Me standing in a dress singing Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, is not lewd conduct, but somebody, because I'm a man in a dress performing, can find it lewd and or sexual because they have a problem with me being a man in a dress. And that should not be the case. This is art, this is entertainment, and I should be able to express myself how I want to, and people should be able to enjoy it if they want to.
So let's talk about a statistic that State Senator Chevron Jones brought up, because I think it's important for us to emphasize this. Last year, 45% of LGBTQ plus youth reported seriously considering a suicide attempt. And 86% of transgender and non-binary youth said that these recent state laws attempting to restrict transgender rights have negatively impacted their mental health. We have Miami Pride being celebrated this weekend. We have love, we have unity, we have inclusion being celebrated. What's the messaging that's being sent to our youth that are just trying to be themselves when there are all of these laws, more than 400 of them across the United States, that are targeting them specifically for being who they are?
I mean, our government is telling us that it's not okay for you to be you, and that is wrong. You know, we go through enough with trying to deal with these emotions ourselves, and then when we finally get to a point and say, you know what, this is who I am, and I'm going to express it, in spite of the consequences, now you have the government saying, well, you're going to go to jail and this is going to happen to you for expressing who you truly are. And that is wrong. Bottom line.
Tell us about this weekend, because it is a celebration of love and inclusion, as I said. Tell us what you have in store for this weekend.
Well, I will be emceeing the parade on Sunday in front of the Palace. And then we have actually 2 days of festival entertainment. Today we have one, and then we have our main stage. Tomorrow we have Shangela, we have Todrick Hall, and a slew of other entertainers performing. And if this bill passes, this might be the last time I get to perform at Pride, which is a shame because drag queens have been the center of the LGBTQ community for years. We were at fundraisers helping people raise money for funerals, for moving, for if they're sick, and we've taken people in, and now we can't perform in public spaces now because of what this bill will, do.
And what about your fellow performers? Are they worried about even staying in Florida, for example? Do they think they may have to leave if they want to actually be able to continue to do what they want to do?
Right now, a lot of us are just on pins and needles. We're just waiting to see how this will, transform in our day-to-day lives, and then we'll take it from there. I'm born and raised here. I've been performing for 20 years, and I don't want to have to leave my state because of some idiots who never even been to a drag show trying to dictate to me and other people what they can and can't do. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if I have to, I have to. I'm going to continue to do my art, and no old white man who doesn't know a thing about a thing is going to stop me from expressing my art.